Welcome back to Wizard's World Survival, and today we're going to be talking about projects. We have quite a few in mind. We have a couple going that have remained unfinished. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of organizing, and as you can see, we have the Red Dragon Tavern. We pretty much have it finished. I mean, there's a few detail things I want to do yet on it, but I want to take a break because this was a huge build. And the interior we still have to do because I haven't done any of the interior. But this is pretty much the build. This took a lot of wool, and as you can see, I did add in Optify, and that is the only mod that I've added. And probably the only mod that I will add. I may add in fast leaf decay for the trees because the leaves hanging around for like ages kind of bugs me, but I don't know about that. And this is the amount of sheep that I had bred and have been shearing them religiously to get enough wool to finish this place. And that has given us basically a lot of extra wool. But that is also good because we can use the wool for paintings and beds and a lot of other things. And as you can see between episodes, I've been doing some mining. Haven't found any more diamonds yet, which I'm really in desperate need of. But another thing is, I'm going to go around and I'm going to show you what I've done to organize. I've put chests with signs on for each project we're going to do. And I'm going to start putting stuff in these chests that I think I will need for that project. When the project is finished, I will tear the chest down, and I'll reclaim the chest and the sign. Anyhow, that's what that's going to be about. And only stuff for this specific project is going to go in these chests. So like for here, it's the stables. And only stuff that I'm going to need to build the stables. Hold on 1 second, guys. I got to do a couple things. Video settings. Where is it? I lost it. Other. Done. Performance. Done. I lost. Setting it to. Don't have shaders, details. No, it's just in details. Performance, maybe? I wanted to set just full screen again, and I lost it. No, it's not in shaders. It's not in details, I don't believe. Animations. No, it's not in animations. Quality. No. I see I have connected textures fancy. That's one of the good things about it. Anyhow, if I can't figure this out, I will probably try to figure it out between episodes that I don't need. Oh well. Oh well. I'll figure it out between episodes. But anyhow, here's the stables. And I'm going to leave a little space here. I'll probably put in like maybe a little fountain and some garden. I'll finish the wood going out that way. Another project, Second peasant house and pig farm. This is going to be turned into a peasant house. And I'm going to put a little pig farm right in here. This big empty chunk here, peasant house and a wheat farm. That's going to go in here. I don't know exactly which way I'm going to do it yet. I do have an idea for this build, which I think it's a really, really cool idea for this build. I have an idea in mind. Project blacksmith and road. We're going to finish the blacksmith today. That's why I've got all this stuff in here. I believe I have everything I need in here. Water bucket, cauldron, couple anvils. I've got the furnaces up, the stone slabs, armor stand, set of armor, and just some random stuff that I might need for this build. And I'm going to put an auto smeltery here. That's not going to be in this episode. The demo of this hut, we're going to tear this hut down. Still have a random villager running around. Takes leather. Oh, it's not the greatest trade in the world, but it's not the worst. Peasant house, which is going to be this. And cattle farm, I'm going to put the cows here. I might go out that way a little bit for the cows. Because I want to have a nice size, not a huge, but not a tiny little cattle farm either. Out here, swamp, slime farm. I'm going to be redoing a lot of this swamp as a slime farm. And I've been looking it up, and you do not need a slime chunk anymore to build slime farms. You can build slime farms, fully effective and functional slime farms, in a swamp. And I don't know if I went over this one or not yet, but another peasant house and a sheep farm. I'm going to have to build this peasant house from scratch. I might do it up here. I might leave the sheep there, put a little path in over to the little hut that's going to be here. And I got an idea from Mystic 76. This here, I might play around with this to make this look kind of fancy, like a little stream. Might put some lily pads in, might put a pond in, maybe some sugar cane. Make that look really, really nice. And my little tree farm there. I'm going to be moving or removing that. And an idea I just got from that would be maybe to put some kind of like orchard there. But I'll have to see. That's an idea. And I believe those are all the projects that I have in mind for right now. If you guys have any more ideas for projects, let me know. I'll definitely take them into serious consideration. But without all the babbling and everything, we're going to get into some actual building now. And what I'm going to do, first I'm going to put the anvils out where I want them. One's going there, one's going there. Okay, now let's see. Painting. There's a particular painting that I want. It's something like that one. No, no, no. And you'll see it and you'll know what it is the moment that it comes out. No, that's an awesome one, but it doesn't fit there. Come on. Well, that's one that I wanted. Let's see. Give me some cobblestone here. I think maybe I'll take that out. Take that out. Does that still look alright? I might put that back in. No. That's nice, but that's not where I wanted that one. No. 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 I really like those banners, though. Those banners are pretty awesome looking, I will admit. And I love the paintings in this texture pack. Quit giving me the wrong ones. Maybe no. I know what one I want. Okay. Come on, paintings. Cooperate. There we go. That's the one I wanted. What's a blacksmith shop without blacksmith tools? Now here, we can be a little flexible. Okay, I had 4 paintings, so that's 2. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right there, and where did it go? It flew that way, but wound up there. I think that's a little glitch. I'm gonna have to go run off and go to bed here pretty soon. Where did there? Stupid paintings are not cooperating. All I want We'll try one more time and then we're going to run off and go to bed. I should grab a bed to bring with me so while we're working on this project, we can sleep the night away. Instead of making one, I'll just grab this one. And we'll go back and we'll try to get that last painting that I want. I want to get some of the aesthetics done first, some of the cosmetic stuff done first, so that way that'll give me a better idea of what and where to build. That one was alright, but not exactly what I wanted. Where did it go? All I want is for one. There we go. Perfect. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like a medieval blacksmith. And blacksmiths, if you've ever seen a blacksmith work, they will hammer out the thing they're trying to build. Once they heat it, they'll hammer it out, and they'll dunk it in water to quench it. That makes the item that they are working much harder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here because I need a couple blocks to make like a quick scaffolding and get up on the roof. Alright, done with that. that. And we will just quickly finish the roof. And to be honest, I think once we finish the roof, I think we're pretty much done with this build. All that cobblestone and everything I gathered up will not go to waste because there will be other things that I'm going to build. I left that empty because you'll see why in a second. So I hop back down to clear the dirt, and we'll come back here a little ways, check it out. You know, it looks pretty nice. I like it. I like it. We're going to put a... Oh, that's right. There's another aesthetic that I wanted to do here. But we'll get all of this out. We're going to be working on finishing the road in front of it too, which that's why I grabbed all the cobblestone and stuff. So, alright, now that chest can be moved. What we can do, take that piece of cobble out right there, put the workbench right there. I think that looks nice. And now we'll find the place. Let's try right there. Yeah, that looks good for right now. Eventually, I'll probably have a couple more suits of armor in here. I'll probably have a suit of iron armor, probably just a suit of iron armor. You know, golden armor, iron armor, and the blacksmith. I'll probably have a suit of leather armor. I'll probably make somewhere like either like a hunter's shack or something like that. Maybe a leather worker. I don't know. But that's that. Now that we have this over here, I'm gonna make some more half slabs. We may need them, or we will need them eventually for roads. So I'm not too worried about overusing things. So now we'll just go and finish our roadway. This is basically how I built the roads here. Just half slabs and stairs. Gives the roads a little like sunken, heavily used feel, I think. And that's pretty much the road here. And I think I got the road finished in that direction. There's a lot of squids over there. And I believe our blacksmith shop and our road here is done, and that will help with the visual effect of our town. I'm going to leave all the villagers in a certain building, but I'll let some of the villagers out of other buildings and let them wander around. what I'd like to do before I let the villagers out free to wander is um, I'd like to get things lit up more. And while we're here, I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go and grab what glowstone I have left. And some of these, I just used cobblestone walls for that. So my glowstone is not in there. Let's see if I have anything in these furnaces. I don't. And also another thing I've been trying to do is I've been trying to sort things out. Some cobblestone walls, some dirt. That's about all I need for there. And I've been trying to light up everywhere pretty much, so we can have things nice and well lit. And that'll also let me know where to basically build the wall that I want to build around this little city. So I'll build a couple more of these lights. They're just really simple things. This road I might take out, but I might leave it. I might leave it to go into the next village. And if I do that, I'll have to fix the intersection here. And I should have another one maybe right here. I need some more cobblestone wall. And between episodes, probably between episodes, I'll need to go and get more glowstone. Because we're running a little low on glowstone. And I'll have enough to do one more street light. And that should probably be like right here on this corner. And the sun is going down, which is perfect. That'll show us how well lit we have gotten. Let's just give it a couple minutes while we're waiting for the sun to go down. Where'd all the squid go? They must have despawned. Well, that sucks. I wanted to collect some insects. There's a light glitch going on there. A couple random sheep over here. I can do with the food, to be honest. Bunny rabbit. Okay. See, the reason why I wanted to finish this before starting on a new project like the stables or the farm or even the slime farm is because I have a tendency of having a really great idea for a build, starting it, getting it mostly finished. I did not even hear that damn creeper go off or come near me. That sucks. Now we're going to have to do a little repairing. But that's okay. Good thing we brought a bed with us. I'll just throw the bed down, sleep, and do some repair work. We'll kill off any stragglers that we have around. Okay. It's not really a lot of dirt. But I do have plenty. I do have plenty of dirt in here. However, we can do this. I can steal some of this wood. To do the repairs. Because I put that down because I thought the road was going to go one more down before I decided to build it the way I did. So, there, all better. And again, like I said, when I get done building things, I've cleared off all the like grass and weeds, tall grass and flowers and things from the areas I'm going to build in. Because once I get closer to a level of completion that I'm comfortable with, I'll go around with bone meal and I'll pretty it all up again. So the way it looks now, it's not always going to look this flat. But I think maybe the next project that I will do, the stable's a really great idea because it fits so nicely with the tavern. And I won't really consider the tavern complete until the stables next to it, or the livery as it was called, is complete. I won't believe the tavern is complete until the livery is done, where people can put their horses and stuff. But we haven't discovered horses yet. So that's something that we're going to have to fix real quick. But like I was saying, so I believe maybe the next project that we will do, in all honesty, is demolish this to get the supplies from it, which is some oak wood and some planks, which we can always do with those, right? Is demolish that, fix this up to look like a little peasant house, and level this area here, finish the road to it, and start with the cattle farm. Because I have not discovered horses yet, but discovered something even better than horses for our needs presently. There's a cow. A big darn hole. And I believe right over here, discovered a couple more cows. And I want to get them back and start getting them bred so we can start our cattle farm. Because we are going to need leather as well as diamonds now to make our enchanting table, so we can start enchanting and start getting all that done. And I'm not going to completely tear down those houses, but I will be modifying them. In other words, I'm going to be making them look much cooler, making them fit in more with the build that we had going, and as well as the blacksmith. I'm not going to consider that completely done until I get that auto smeltery done. And the plans I have for that is once I come back from a mining expedition with a bunch of iron and gold, I want to basically just be able to throw that into a chest, go around, do some stuff, come back to a different chest, open it, and have all of my stuff already smelted, so I don't have to keep running and manually smelting things. That's the idea I have for that. And I'm working out a system in my head to where I can have a chest that I can just throw coal or charcoal into. It'll auto feed it into furnaces, and from there, pretty much be done with it. And I might set up like a charcoal production area. And that's the one thing I miss about having mods, is the ability to have that sort of feature. And I think one thing that we will do while we are here, while you guys are with me, is in order to build some of the things that we're going to need to build, like the peasant houses, I'm going to need a lot of wheat. So I think what we'll do is, since I know where the wheat farm is going to be, and I will probably eventually have more than one wheat farm around. Some of the other little houses that we have, I'll probably wind up putting in like a small wheat farm. But the actual wheat farm that I want to start with is going to be one of your typical 9x9s. And what I'm going to need, we're going to need to run out to the swamp real quick, because I'm going to need to grab a lily pad. And while I'm there, I might just grab some vines, since we were already there, right? I'm not going to spend an inordinate amount of time getting vines, but I will grab a few. And some of that grass, probably, so I can manually place a few pieces of it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. And another thing we're going to do eventually is, once I find chickens, we're going to have a chicken farm, things like that. And I really like these blue flowers. I really like the way this mod pack makes them look. And makes them look a little, they look different. Like, no two of them are the same. Well, they do copy, because there's only a limited amount of textures. So they do kind of copy back and forth, but you know what I'm trying to say. There's a variation. There's a couple different varieties of those blue flowers. The blue orchids, I believe they're called. And I think that's really cool. And where I think I'll have the wheat farm is probably on this side, because I want to utilize some of the empty space. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll punch a hole here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll leave plenty of room on that side. Put our water down. Put a lily pad, because that means I can walk over the water source without falling in and all that kind of craziness. Or we'll just tilt all of this into farmland. And it's getting nighttime again, so I'll sleep the night away so we don't have any more creeper explosions. And excuse me for coughing, guys. I'm still struggling with a cold. Been having a fever, things like that. That's all tilled. We'll put some lighting up. And then we'll plant our first wheat field. And the reason why wheat is going to be so important, one, for food, until we get our cattle farms and things like that going. Wheat's going to be important for bread. But also, I'm going to be building some of the peasant houses with thatch roofs using hay bales. And you put 9 wheat in a pattern like this, and it gives you a hay bale. So that's what I'm going to want for that. And I have some of this grass. I'm just going to throw it back out here just to get things starting. And that's what we're going to do for wheat fields. Just basic, simple. And because, like I said in my one other series, that yes, I do like efficiency. However, what I like more than efficiency is cosmetic. I like things to look good. And I'm happy with this house, but it's looking kind of flat. So I might do something to kind of spruce up the outside of this house. I need to make some more trapdoors to put on the windows. And upstairs there in that empty spot, I'm going to do something probably. I don't know exactly what all I'm going to do with that house yet. That one there, that's pretty much mostly finished as it sits. The blacksmith is pretty much mostly finished. And auto smeltery, I'm really kind of torn between doing the auto smeltery, the stables, cattle farm, or wheat farm. Well, I've already got the wheat farm started. I've got the wheat farm done. I may put in another wheat farm. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to build the wheat farms right onto each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the hole in the ground that we need punched. And we need a bucket of water. Closest water is right over here. I'm going to kill some squids while they're here. So I want to get some of these ink sacs to dye clay and dye leather armor. But that's something that's going to come up in future episodes. Nothing that we're going to have to worry about right this moment. Is it here? Yeah. Having a couple of these wheat farms or plots of wheat growing is really going to help because I'm going to need a lot of thatch, and that will still give me plenty of room here to build the house that I'm going to build for it, because it's not going to be a huge house. You know, back in the Middle Ages, peasant houses or the houses of the everyday folk were not huge sprawling mansions. And even though I did say this was going to be definitely not a poor medieval village, not every single person living in a village is going to be rich enough to afford to build something like this or this. So that's the plan for that. I'm going to try to make it, well, it's Minecraft, so it's not going to be quote-unquote realistic. But I'm going to try to build it as aesthetically plausible as I can get it. Because I want things to not only have a function, but they're going to have a nice look to them. And I want them to make sense too. So this would be a nice wheat farm. I might put fences around it and put the torches up on the fences. And there's going to be a little hut here. Probably a few hay bales laying on the ground. Then I'll go through and bone meal it. And this area will be done. So I'm going to put that. I need one of those. Stairs, half slabs, those. Put a chest in there. Put some flowers in there. Some more vines in there. Put a couple more stacks of cobble in there. In case we need it. Put more seeds in there. To clear out our inventory a little bit. Put some dirt in there because I might need that for scaffolding. I'm going to need to harvest some clay. And I will come over here and plop this in. And I think that's what we'll do, and then I'll call it an episode. I'll come over here, see if I can find some clay. There's an experience orb down there I want to grab. It's not a heck of a lot, but every little bit helps. I see some clay. Clay and sand underwater look pretty similar in this texture pack. And there was some right over here, I believe. I'm not going to need a heck of a lot of it for right now. So we'll just harvest this patch and call it good. Get this squid. And that's good. Then we'll head back and we'll call it an episode there. So, alright guys, thank you for joining me. And let me know what you guys think of the builds that we have so far. I'm pretty happy with it so far. There's a lot of work yet to be done to finish the village the way I want it. Eventually, I would like it to be a big enough village to where villagers will start spawning iron golems. That would be pretty cool to do. But we're going to need to build a lot more buildings and add a lot of doors and things like that. And yeah. But thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Check out my other series. And feel free to leave comments. I try to reply to every comment. And again, guys, thank you. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good one. Bye.